Hello, YouTube. My name is Josh, and I have a buddy of mine, Victor, here with me. Victor, say hey. Um,
Hey,
there he goes. Now he's saying hey. And we're gonna be doing something new and kind of fun and kind of creative and experimental for us. But we'll just kind of explain that a little bit. First, I want to tell you who we are. My name is Josh. I am involved in ministry in South Georgia. I was a youth pastor. Now I'm a teaching pastor, along with lots of other things. Um, I met Victor a couple of years ago, actually, through Chrysalis, I believe, is where we met. Is that right? Or kind
yep.
of somewhere? Yeah, something like that.
I came to your home church.
Well, yeah, that
Together.
that too. Victor is the youth pastor and other things too. I'll let him get to that. At my old home church where I grew up, and so I kind of met him through all of those avenues. And so now I'll let him tell you a little bit about who he is.
Hey, everybody. I'm Victor. I am the youth pastor in South Georgia, just further north than where Josh is. And I've enjoyed getting to meet Josh. And we have come up to do this podcast mainly because uh, we want to kind of talk about the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. That's basically the bottom line. And we're going to be talking about things in a different way, probably making some people mad, probably making some people clap and applaud. But the bottom line is we just want to talk about these things in an open way, and that's really the bottom idea. And so the name of the podcast is Meming Jesus. And you can look that up on Wikipedia and find out what a meme is. And the basic idea is how something passes from one person to another inside of a culture. And so we want to talk about Christian culture and the things that are being passed on in our culture as believers in Jesus, and see, A, does it make sense? And B, if it doesn't, why the heck do we keep doing it? And so that's going to be kind of the heart of it, pretty open, pretty raw, and we want to see where this goes. So I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. I remember when you sent me the name "Memeing Jesus." 'Cause we've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah,
I want to say a couple of chrysalises.
I have no idea.
What's the plural
No
of
idea.
that? Anyway, one of those
Chrysalis.
chrysalises. One of those we were talking about things, and for those that might find this somewhere on the internet, I'm kind of an internet personality. I do gameplay videos and commentary. He's not. But anyway, Victor and I were talking about it, and he was kind of laughing, and I was laughing about kind of what was going on in my life with YouTube and the internet and everything. And we kind of were like, well, how do we use this for ministry, this kind of platform? What do we do with that? How does that
Yeah,
even begin to work? And I was like, dude, one day we were talking, and I think we gotten really mad about some particular situation, kind of
I
similar
don't
to,
even know.
to what we're going to be talking about in the show. But I was like, dude, that's what we should do. We should do a show where we just get like mad and like yell at Christians. And that calmed down a little bit from my initial. I remember my initial thing was like, okay, well, maybe we should. What's got staying power? But you sent me the title "Meming Jesus," and I know about memes. My view of memes before this conversation was what I see on the internet. So like when you see like a picture that
Yep.
shows up everywhere on the internet, with text over it. That's what in my mind was a meme. And I looked it up on Wikipedia the day that you sent me that because I knew that version of meme. What I didn't know and what you didn't know until yesterday when I told you was that Richard Dawkins actually created the word meme. He coined that term, which is
We call
funny,
that ironical. That is
ironical.
ironical.
Yeah, it's funny, and I do think it's something that needs to be addressed, and even Dawkins did too. He actually said it as a negative thing that
Right.
that religion was it was basically his nice way of saying that religion is a virus that infects the culture around it at its core. And what he meant negatively, I would like to see used positively.
Me too.
Um,
I definitely want to see a twist on that. And so uh, I'm going to use a really churchy idea. We're going to redeem the word here, and we're going to turn it into something positive, and hopefully we can pass this virus. Or is it straight quotes or is it curly quotes? I never know. My kids keeps getting onto me about that. But we're going to see if we can figure something out, and maybe just tackle these things. So if whoever finds this, if you want to throw us a question or throw us an idea, something that you want to hear us rant about or just address, hey, we're down for that. But basically, we're just going to be having a conversation, and I'm excited. Me and Josh have been trying to get together on this for months now, and we finally just said if we don't just do it, it's never going to get done. So
True story.
here we are. and I'm excited about it. So we'll see the next one coming up. We're going to talk about the Trayvon thing. That's kind of been really big, and something happened that absolutely lit my fuse. And I sent the video to Josh, and so that's what's coming up. We're going to talk about a little
True.
about Trayvon, and that's bad. The whole thing is messed up, but something happened that connects to our world as Christians
Right.
and as pastors, and we're going to touch on it and see if we can tease it out a little bit. So we hope that you tune in and be a part of that conversation.
Yeah, it's not going to be what you expect. I promise. It's totally different. It's not the angle you think we're coming at it. It's not. So just you need to watch that one. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that's about all we have time for today. But we will see you soon. I am going to work on getting this on iTunes, so stay tuned to that for that information, and I'll give that as soon as I have it. And look forward to being a presence here on YouTube and having a conversation with you guys. So we'll see you soon. Bye.
See you guys.